Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you another episode of Story Time. I believe we are on episode number 13. It has been a while since I've uploaded an episode. Today we're going to be talking about the time I almost got pulled over, or well, I should have got pulled over by the cops. This happened, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. I made a few tweets concerning it, but I figured I'd delete them fairly quickly. Also, real quick, before we get even into the story, I want to just make a little statement. The following story, for all legal purposes, is purely fictional and 100% for entertainment purposes on YouTube. Alright, now that that has been said, I think we can go ahead and get into the story, man. I had to include that in there in case something ever happened, if it ever comes down to it. Now we have that in here, so let's get into the story, man. One last thing, actually, before the video starts. I need to do a Q&A. I haven't done one in a while, and I usually almost always get the questions off of Twitter, and that kind of leaves you YouTube people out of this situation. So for this Q&A, I'm going to get questions from YouTube, so any questions you would like to ask me to be in the Q&A, just leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll go through and find all the ones that I like. And if you see someone else's question that you like and you want to get answered or something, thumbs it up, because that'll make it easier for me to find as well. So leave your questions down below, and I'll have the Q&A coming out as well in a few days. So it started out as a normal day. I had just finished up my classes. I was driving home from school. I was on the highway. Now the speed limit on the highway was 65. That's like the general speed limit here in Texas, at least. I'm assuming that's the same everywhere else in America, at least. I don't know what it is everywhere else, but 65 is pretty standard around here. Now obviously no one fucking goes 65. Who actually goes 65 on the highway? If you do, props to you, man, because I can't be doing that. Now I was probably going like 80, 85 or so. Now first of all, let me just throw this out there. I do not condone going fast or speeding or anything like that. I don't encourage that behavior. All you young, impressionable minds out there that may watch this video, maybe you just started driving or you're about to start driving, you should obviously always obey the law and go the correct speed limit, but you know, shit fucking happens, and I happen to be going around like 80, 85 on this particular day, but I'd say most of the time I'm at least going like 70, 75. I happen to go like a little bit faster than that on this particular day. I don't know what was going on in my head. I was just trying to get home or something. So anyways, back to the story. So I'm going around 85-ish, and we're coming up on like this curve in the road, not like a real sharp turn or anything, but just a slight curve to where you can't really see what's around the corner. And on top of that, it was also like a little bit uphill, not like crazy uphill, but a slight like uphill curve a little bit, okay, on the highway. And I'm coming around this corner, and you cannot see what's on the other side. So as I'm rounding the corner, I notice a bunch of the cars in front of me start to slow down a little bit, and you know, they were a bit farther up ahead of me, like a decent amount, but I noticed that they were slowing down. So I was like, you know, what the hell are these dudes doing? Fuck these dudes. I'm about to pass all these dudes up. They're about to be mad as fuck when I get in front of all of them, right? I just speed up a little, which obviously, once again, I do not encourage this behavior, but in my head, I'm just like, fuck these dudes. I'm not getting stuck behind them. I'm getting around them. Fuck that. So I go a little bit farther up until the point to where they were like starting to slow down, and then I realized why the fuck they were all slowing down. So to demonstrate this for you guys, I'm going to put up a picture that I illustrated very well in paint for you guys. It looks pretty good, if I must say so myself. So as you can see on the picture now, I'm in the very far left lane, the fast lane, right? And as you can see on the right side of the image there is a cop waiting there for people such as myself who decided, hey, fuck the speed limit, let's do whatever we want. And that happened to be my mistake, right? So just imagine, this guy's already sitting here waiting for people such as myself to speed by, and here I am going close to like 90, which is like 20 plus over the speed limit, which is once again not a good idea. So I'm speeding by, and this motherfucker, obviously he sees me, he knows what's going on, and I'm like, fuck, dude. So I hit the brakes. I'm like, shit. But at this point, you know, it's already too late. You guys, if you guys have ever been pulled over, you know the feeling, man. Like, you don't see him until it's too late, and you try to slow down, but at that point, you're already done. You're fucked. He got you. It's over, right? So I attempt to slow down. Obviously, didn't work. And I'm like, shit, here we fucking go. Now, the next thing that happened is what was quite surprising to me and quite unexpected. So, instead of just flipping on his fucking lights and, you know, getting ready to chase my ass down, right? He was not actually in his car, okay? So, he was like, you know in movies when they like head glitch their door whenever they're like breaching something, like say there's like a dude holding up some hostages in a bank, they all surround the bank and they all like head glitch their cop car doors. That's what this guy was doing. He's like head glitching the door, pointing his fucking radar gun at the highway trying to get people. So he wasn't in a position to just hop in and fucking like drive after me. So what he did was he walked out into like 2 lanes of fucking traffic, and you know I was going faster than everyone else, so there was like a bit of distance between me and like the cars behind me, and he walks out across like 2 lanes and he starts motioning to me to like pull over. He just like started pointing to like the side of the road, and I see this and I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing right now? Hell no, you think I'm about to pull over? Boy, you about to come get me, boy, what the fuck? So I just like, I hit him with like the quick eye contact, like I looked at him and I was like, shit, let me look away, and I just continued looking straight like I had never seen him there, and I just sped up and I just keep going, right? So this fool's just behind me at this point, so I check in the mirror and I see this fat ass motherfucker, right? He's running back to his car, and I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker's about to come after me now, huh? I just pissed him off. I'm like, fuck it, dude, if he says anything, I'm gonna just say I never saw him, right? But then it occurred to me, I'm like, dude, I'm way ahead of this motherfucker, right? Like, why don't I just take this next exit and take the side street, and this motherfucker won't even know what happened, right? I'm like, I'm gonna outsmart this dude. He thinks he got me. Fuck no, let's do this. So I speed up even more at this point. Once again, don't recommend doing what I'm doing. This is just for entertaining you guys. I'm telling you what happened, but do not do this. This is all bad behavior. I take the next exit, and I go down the exit, and at this point, my adrenaline's going. I'm like, dude, I'm in some GTA Wanted level 2, bro. This dude's about to come after me. I'm running. What the fuck's going on? I should not be doing this. This is crazy. But the whole time in my head, I'm thinking, like, if anything does end up going down, I'm gonna have an excuse. I'm gonna just straight up say, like, I didn't see you, right? I'm gonna say I was focused on the road. I didn't see you there, right? So it wasn't as much of a risk as it would have normally been, right? So I take the exit, and just knowing my fucking luck, right? It's a red light at this exit. So I'm just eyes peeled on the fucking rear view mirror looking behind me to see this motherfucker. I'm like, dude, he can't be completely retarded. Like, he's gonna obviously look at the exit. He's gonna see me stopped at this red light, and I'm gonna get fucked, right? So I'm sitting there at this red light, and it seemed in my head, like in the moment, it seemed like I was sitting there for an hour, right? I was probably only sitting there for like 30 seconds, but my heart was just like beating. I'm like, shit, dude, this motherfucker better not see me, man. I hope he doesn't see me. And just as I'm thinking this, I see behind me, I see this motherfucker. He's on the highway, lights going, and he's zooming by, right? I see him, and I'm like, oh shit, is he gonna stop? Is he gonna see me? And he just zooms by. I'm looking at the left out my window now. I'm seeing him above me on the fucking highway, just going by looking for my ass, and I'm like, dude, we got him, man. He doesn't know what's going down. So the light turns green, I take the side street, and I fucking go home off that side street safe. And that was pretty much it, man. Like, the whole time I was going home, I was making sure I was going the exact speed limit, because I didn't know what happened. I was like, dude, what if this fool called out on the radio and, like, they're, like, searching for me now? Like, I'm just a criminal now? Like, what if there's a fucking warrant out looking for me now? So I'm making sure I'm stopping at every fucking stop sign for a full, like, 3 seconds. I'm making sure I'm going the exact speed limit. I'm following all the fucking rules of the road, right? Like, I'm driving home hella fucking cautiously, man. And, you know, nothing ever came out of it. You know, I was thinking, like, what if he just, like, sends me a fucking ticket in the mail, right? Like, I guess that could happen. I don't really know. But I was, like, looking it up. I was researching it. I was like, dude, what actually happens? And, you know, from what I found, like, if they don't actually catch you on the scene, that they won't give you a ticket. Like, it's not worth it to them to try to go fucking chase you and, like, track you down or nothing like that. So, that's pretty cool. I don't know. That happened, like, a few weeks ago now, and, you know, nothing's come out of it. Maybe that dude's still out there fucking looking for me, man. I don't know. But regardless, we're safe for now, man. And I could not be happier about that, man. That was just, it was crazy, man, what was going on. So anyways, that was it for my story for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, remember to leave a comment down below if you want to be in the Q&A. Other than that, be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Have a good day, and peace out.
You got a secret, like you victorious. I'm back on a Tuesday and fucking feels glorious. I'm on the backbeat, sipping in the backseat, listening to NSYNC. No, not Backstreet.